Okay.
The View.
Okay. Oh, again? Are you telling me about Meghan McCain again?
Yes.
What did she do today?
She's great. She is just awesome because now,
She's a treat.
Now she brought up Dr. Fauci, and this is one reason why Fauci today was on the Cancel Fauci on Twitter.
Okay.
And this is a reason.
I just wanted to show a clip of Dana Bash talking to Dr. Fauci this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
My parents have already gotten their second dose. They're fully vaccinated. Does that mean it's okay for them to spend time with their grandchildren who obviously have not been vaccinated?
Okay, so Fauci's not going to come out and say, yeah, sure, go for it.
Right.
The research hasn't been done yet. We don't know. So what is he going to say?
What's your recommendation?
You know, I'm not going to make a recommendation now except to say that these are things that we really do. I mean, literally every day, Dana. We look at that. We look at the data. We look at what's evolving about how many people are getting vaccinated.
We don't know anything about this, really. We're learning every single day. So
That's right.
You can't give. He's a research guy. He's like you. He's got to have research.
And
yeah, you can't give an answer yet because he doesn't know the answer to this because it's all brand new.
I don't want to be making a recommendation now on public TV. We want to sit down with the team, take a look at that.
Yeah, they have to look at
I
data.
was very frustrated when I saw this clip.
You should be mad at your hairdresser.
I was just going to say, what the hell, girl? Don't you have one gay friend?
The great tragedy and all the pain that has come of our handling of the coronavirus, and there are 500,000 Americans that don't have family members, and it's horrific and very sad, and the grief that our country is going through should not be downplayed.
I'm very distracted by that hair. I'm sorry.
Next week it will be a year since we left studio, and I have been very responsible in many different ways, as so many Americans have been. And the fact that Dr. Fauci is going on CNN and he can't tell me that if I get the vaccine, if I'll be able to have dinner with my family or dinner.
We don't know.
Okay, let me just explain something real quick. As somebody who, sorry, I got to put my PhD hat on for 2 seconds, which I actually have a PhD. Meghan McCain does not. When you look at research has to happen. You have to have a certain amount of people and a certain amount of time has to pass so you can, especially with medical research. Okay. You've got to see it's not like just because one person says it, it's anecdotal and you can go, oh, well, okay, one person got the vaccine and they didn't give it to their family. So sure, everybody go out and hang out with your families now that you've been vaccinated. You need a certain amount of people, which is usually in the thousands. You need them to have all been vaccinated. So you need 2 vaccines, which people are still first getting their second vaccine if they don't work in the medical community. And then you need time to pass to see if the vaccine works, if they are able to, if they get the coronavirus again. If they don't, not enough time has passed. You know, she knows she has a child now. This is what it is with kids. You know, you say to a kid, you got to wait a minute. Is it a minute? What about now? How about now? Is it now? Can I have it now?
Did she let the child do her hair?
She obviously did.
Dinner with, I mean, I don't have any grandparents left, but, you know, older people, if I can go to dinner at friends' houses who are
See, her makeup looks actually kind of good, but her hair, it's a mess.
It's terribly inconsistent messaging, and it continues to be inconsistent messaging.
Her hairstylist
Israel
hates
and
her.
Tel Aviv, one of the messages that they have.
Her makeup artist loves her.
Okay, now she's talking about Tel Aviv. You're missing all this.
Get a shot, take a shot. Meaning, if I get the vaccine, then I can go out and I can have shots with my friends. Is the science in Israel different than the science here in the United States of America? Because Israel has over half of their country vaccinated already and seem to be doing pretty well. The idea that
hang on a second. Stop. Right. Israel has almost the entire country vaccinated at this point. We don't. We only have a couple of million people vaccinated. We have 325 million people to vaccinate. We have a teeny tiny percentage of that. So in Israel, almost everybody's vaccinated, so they can go out and get a shot, take a shot. Also, the reason why they had that campaign is to get people to go get vaccinated.
And I won't be able to see friends, and nothing in life changes, and that we're going to have to wear masks forever.
Yes,
forever, you idiot. Yeah, forever. The rest of your life, you're going to have to wear a mask. You got it.
You're not wearing one now.
I don't understand the downplaying of getting the vaccine, because right now we should be wanting as many Americans as possible to get a vaccine.
I would listen to your dad, not so much you.
The fact that Meghan McCain, co-host of The View, I don't know.
Meghan McCain,
right,
co-host of The View, doesn't know when she's getting her shot. It's like, right. The reason why you don't know when you're getting your shot, because people in our age group healthy people in our age group, they haven't given us a date yet to get our shots because we're still vaccinating people who have.
You're not a doctor. You sit in a studio. It's not even a studio. You're sitting in your walk-in closet with a green screen. Right. That's the reason why you don't have a shot.
Age range and my health is so nebulous. I have no idea when and how I can get it. I want to get it. If you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, I will go any place at any time to get it. I want to be responsible and obviously wait my turn. But this rollout has been a disaster, and I understand.
No, it has not. Look, I mean, the thing is, she's saying the rollout's been a disaster. Well, then that's on her boyfriend, Trump, because he's the one that started it. Remember, Biden's only been in office like a month. So he's been getting, his goal is, was it 2 million people a day? So they've been reaching that goal of 2 million people a day. So if anything, thank God Biden is there because he's the one that's actually making sure that we are getting our shots. And by the way, her shirt would look great in my studio.
Take much of the blame, but now we're in the
but you would disappear.
Biden administration. I, for one, would like something to look forward to. And
how is she wearing a green sweater in front of a green screen? Must be a blue screen.
Hope for, because if getting the vaccine means that just nothing changes and we have to wait another few years.
The green screen. Maybe she's not real.
Until everyone gets it. There's already a lot of people not getting it. We're already having a messaging problem getting people to take this vaccine.
She just likes to complain. Any opportunity for her to bitch, she's happy.
I'm just focused on her necklace. I want to know what her necklace says, and I'm focused on her hair.
Dr. Fauci, I think we need to have more people giving more opinions.
That's not even a hairstyle I've ever seen in my life.
And
no, it doesn't make any sense.
Frankly, I think the Biden administration
forward.
Right.
Then there's a braid.
That's not even a good braid.
Then there's another braid of some kind. And then there's these pieces. It looks like.
You know what that is? You know what that is? That's when I'm dating you and I'm playing with your hair while we're watching a movie and I'm braiding your hair. And I don't really know how to do it.
That's right. That's what happens.
Can talk to other countries.
And then you went on and you went, looks great. Think I shall go on TV.
We can be more like these places that are doing this successfully.
The only thing I learned watching that was that her makeup artist loves her and her hairstylist hates her. That's all I learned.
She should be on the phone yelling at these people. Did you see my hair on TV today? I was on TV. I didn't tell you I was going to be on TV.
She's upset that she hasn't gotten her vaccination yet. Well, good. I'd like to get mine too, but it's not my turn yet. We're still vaccinating the old people, and that's taking a while. Sorry that they're taking too long to vaccinate your parents and your grandparents and people that have diabetes and health problems and people that need their vaccinations because they're the most vulnerable in our society. You're good. You're good, girl.
Well, she doesn't have a guy. I got a guy. I have a guy that's going to hook me up. She needs a guy.
Yeah, does she not have a guy to hook her up? But you see, okay, she's famous and no one's reached out to her and said, hey, I can get you on a list. That's a tell.
Well, you kind of got to reach out to somebody and say, hey, if you do what I did, if you end the week and you have one left, call a brother up. I'll be there in 2 minutes to get it.
Right.
My goal in life is not to die by myself in a bed in the hospital. So give me a shot whenever you can.
Right. Exactly.
And I've actually done the research other than watch Facebook or read Facebook. I've done the research on how this vaccination was created, and it's pretty damn safe.
Right. Not only safe, it's been around for a while. It was a vaccination in search of a disease. This vaccination has been around, this particular one, at least 15 years. And then the disease happened. They're like, oh, that vaccine that we've been working on 15 years, we can finally use it because now we have this disease. What I think is interesting, though, she's, remember when Star Jones was on The View and she got nailed because she was getting married and she got on The View and she was like, I'm getting married, but, I can really use invitations and, I still don't really have flowers. And, if I had a place to get a cake, I would find a place to get a cake if I could, but I just can't find anything. So people saw her on The View and were like, hey, here's your cake. Here's your flowers. Come use my venue, And do you notice at the end how she's like, I'd like to get a vaccination. I'd come at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Whenever you call me, I'll be there.
Whenever you call, I'll be there. That was her pitch to anybody listening, anybody watching in America who wants to hook a sister up. So my guess is by Friday, she'll have both vaccinations.